The Recovery Wizard here. So let's talk about the relationship with ourselves. Don't lose me because I know this is a played out subject, but we're going to look at it a little bit differently today. Okay, we all know about self-care. We all know about the importance of the relationship with ourselves. But if we truly understood this, the world would be a completely different place. This mental health crisis, all this addiction, all this suffering and pain, and all this shit that we're seeing play out, it's all about the relationship with ourself. About 9 years into my recovery, it took me 9 years of this work to have this realization, this epiphany. And when I had this waking up to this relationship with myself, it was like literally the biggest slap across the face that I've ever experienced in my life. I mean, I was like, what the literal fuck is going on here? I saw very clearly how my entire life had been playing out. How everything in my life, everything I had been doing was rooted in this incessant need to prove myself and my worth to the world. It sucked. It was a literal prison hell, and no one deserves to live like that. That's not why we came here. This new version of myself is very different. My priorities are different. What is important to me, what I do, how I act, just everything about me is different. And I look back at that old version with compassion. I mean, I don't want to have anything to do with that version of myself. I feel sorry for that version of myself because that sucks. It sucks so bad. And I don't want anybody to live like that. And that's why I'm here, honestly, to help us to see this very clearly. So what's helped me is to really make this objective and to understand that we can separate, right? So there's me and the self. My thoughts, that's literally how I'm talking to myself, okay? And my actions have everything to do with what I believe to be true about myself, okay? Now, try that out and really see for yourself what's going on. I know that us who are struggling with addiction, we are like slave drivers, lashing ourselves over the back, like daily. That sucks, okay? We don't deserve it. Now look, if we talked to a child the way that we talk to ourselves, we would be looked at like a joke. We would be looked at like some of the most abusive parents on the face of this planet. So how can we get away with doing that to ourselves? It's because unconsciously we are in a relationship with the self that's rooted in neglect, abuse, and rejection and toxic shame. It is the only explanation. Think about it. Much love.